want to see the numbers.
$14,397.
Am I having?
I mean, I feel like all this shop.
We'll take it off for now, just
Just because it varies.
The extra $700 is that right?
cool. So, hey, let's bring it back. I want to be able to kind of share some of the things that you guys might have found. Disney Group. Did you guys find a total number, a budget? What kind of things did we figure out in our process?
It's going to roughly be $1,100 per student. And we're under the assumption that we'd be going with a travel company, so we said Bob Rogers because that's the prevalent one in this area. Which would include that would include 2 meals a day from Disney as well as a continental breakfast at their hotel. And that would also get that $1,100 would also include housing / bedding accommodations for all people on the trip and 2 charter buses, where we could with a 50-student group, one undercarriage could have luggage, the other could have large instruments, guard equipment, if the whole marching band is going, et cetera, et cetera.
What was the most challenging, I know you have thoughts there. What was the most challenging thing that you guys found in trying to figure out some of the set pricing of that?
I think finding the price was the hardest. They were asking like logistics of like, what's your school? What's your program? What's your contact information?
Right. And not having those things right now makes it
Yeah.
even more difficult, right? Obviously those things become easier when you have a group, but any other really weird or like super noticeable things that you guys figured out in the process of coming up with this?
One for me was just that it took us about half the time, and they probably thought about it before I did, but to be like, oh crap, the chaperones.
So you said 11,000 included what?
1,100.
Oh, per student.
Yeah.
I was like, 11,000
No,
is not
no.
enough money to get you. Okay, that makes me feel better.
1,100.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Beginning band, what was our final total for all of our beginning band people before we did our calculations later?
The total originally was $37,164.74.
And that included all of the instruments listed here and reeds, valve oil, and I think slide grease as well. So all the extra accessories. So then, how did we change those things to fit our budget?
I don't know the exact numbers, but I know we decided less reeds, less valve oil, less
I can give you
batteries, and we weren't going to supply students every student with an instrument. Some of them are going to get their own. And here it is.
And we ended with $14,397.84. That was, instead of the numbers you see up there, that was 4 percussion kits, 5 clarinets, 3 saxophones, 3 flutes, 3 trumpets, 3 trombones, 1 pack of 10 clarinet reeds, 1 pack of 10 alto reeds, 1 valve oil, and 1 slide grease.
Sweet.
And we could always add a little bit more in.
Right.
The small stuff.
What were the hardest parts of the process of kind of coming to those conclusions, or things that you saw that were noticeable? I know you were asking me some really good questions. What are some of the things that you saw in the process of figuring out it's not?
There's sales come up on instruments here and there, so all of the instruments you put on that list were on sale from some sort of distributor. So we aren't on our final price. We did not buy any of them at the original market value. That was a big thing. There's also the consideration for saxophone, full price.
Kids.
But there's also the consideration you can come to. We didn't buy anything used, but you could consider used instruments and stuff like that.
That's what I was going to suggest, rather than cutting instruments out, because putting that on a kid
Yeah.
in a low socioeconomic kind of situation.
I think the biggest thing, like this, a project like this isn't this activity is not entirely realistic.
Right.
Because I know in my circumstance, I am always scouring Facebook Marketplace. I'm always checking eBay. I'm huge on used instruments, so I know I would get used instruments, but
with this assignment.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing, I mean, not for the purpose of this assignment, but that is really effective that you can do is an instrument drive. Because people put instruments in their closet, never touch them again. So if you can make that happen, like, especially if you do it through like the Rotary Club.
Yeah, Christian brought up that conversation
Yeah.
too with me, which was technically if I, as a percussionist, still have my middle school bell kit and it still works, couldn't I donate it and save my cost on one? And they said, as long as it works, and it's free, I'll take it. Right? So I'm glad some of those things were evident, and I know with this group I was doing it. I kind of hope you guys kind of felt it too. I was kind of trying to make it a little bit unrealistic to be as creative in terms of our, well, we could use Facebook Marketplace, I could ask for donations, I could do an instrument drive, because I want you to put those ideas and those concepts into the assignment off of this. I wanted you to just see what is the actual numbers that we can come up with on these types of topics or activities that we do in our field. And now I want you to take a longer look at, okay, how can I readjust those things to make them more accessible, especially to a low SES person or student in my group. So the assignment tonight, or for the next week here, is write just a one-page plan. It doesn't have to be a full page of words. You can put some tables, whatever you want to do. I just want a page or something for how you'll develop strategies for making your group activity topic accessible to low SES students, given the flat budget that I gave you in the last one. For
Can I throw a wrench into this?
please.
Change your budget to $5,000. That's more realistic.
For both,
And that's, no, just for this.
just for them.
Because even that is gonna be a stretch if I'm being honest. Like most places, you're like, alright, you got $2,000. But let's say you only have $5,000. How are you gonna fit all your kids?
And how do you, what expectations do you have on making your students then?
Like also, isn't it like, unless it's like, you're like a middle school band, beginning band, like ever at that school, there's likely to be already instruments there. You don't need to put like,
Likely, but right, and a lot of times you see like when you grow a program, like that was the issue that I ran into at Wellston. Like we had enough for the first year I was there. Second year we dealt with the size of the beginning band, and we did not have that. And I am a person who's all about I'm gonna make sure every kid has a horn in their hand. I don't care what I have to do. I don't care what I have to sell. Like I'm gonna find an instrument for every kid. So I mean, there are definitely instances where you're gonna have to come up with that kind of instrumentation.
Are we able to consider things like the Green Horn Project to get money for instruments that don't work to expand our budget?
Absolutely.
I'm done limiting you on your creativity. I want to see what you come up with, and then for the Disney World trip, things like fundraisers. You might have already talked about some of those things, or are you doing a payment plan? Whatever you can come up with, just kind of, I want you to dip your toe into the water of how can we start to develop these strategies to address this topic that we talked about.
Can I ask you one question about that? Did you talk about individual student accounts?
We did not. We didn't get a chance.
Okay, so keep in mind that in the state of Ohio, it is illegal for students to keep individual student accounts. So if you do a fundraiser, it is equally distributed across every student's account. Rather than Sally sold 200 items and gets all the profit and Joe only sold one. Everybody gets the same amount. So just keep that in mind. Does it mean that everybody does that? No. But if you're audited, you're gonna have problems.
I'm from West Virginia, so I made
Yeah.
3 different roles. With our fundraising, they had individual accounts, but once you like graduated, unless you had like a sibling, it would just go into the general fund.
Right. Yeah, and a lot of places, like I said, do individual accounts even though it's illegal. Take the chance.
Any other questions before we end class here? Because I'm conscious of some time here.
One thing I wanted to add for the instrument purchasing people is you can also work with instrument shop and be like, hey, trying to get this program off the ground before I have all the money that I need through fundraising and stuff like that. If you're going in first year or something like that, like build this program. Here's $5,000. You can always ask them, hey, can we do some kind of instrument rental thing? Can you come do an instrument petting zoo with us? And then maybe the kids who are able to afford that then are like, oh hey, mom, check this out. $20 a month for my horn.
Sweet. If you have questions or get stuck, please let us know.